take.
Merci Eva d'avoir organisé cet événement. Madame la commissaire, quelle sera l'approche de la Commission par rapport à la nécessité de faciliter l'accès aux données? Est-ce que vous planifiez une révision du règlement général sur la protection des données afin d'éviter de possibles freins au développement de l'intelligence artificielle? Il y a eu beaucoup d'inquiétudes récemment par rapport à l'application de l'article 5 du règlement qui porte sur la collection et l'utilisation de données. Comment vous allez trouver le juste milieu entre la nécessité de créer un cadre législatif qui protège les citoyens et l'impératif de préserver la compétitivité des compagnies européennes? En ce qui concerne les aspects éthiques, est-ce que vous allez pencher plutôt vers une approche sectorielle plus stricte dans des domaines comme la santé, par exemple? Et une dernière question, quelle est votre position sur l'utilisation des technologies de reconnaissance faciale? Merci.
Very easy question. So let's have the first answers, and then we'll see if we have more.
If I start from the last question first, on facial recognition and other technologies that will use your body features to identify you, I think we have to be very cautious because if we're not, then there is a risk that sort of haphazardly deployment undermine fundamental rights that are in our constitutions, that are in our treaty, like the freedom to assemble, to manifest your opinions. I would never exclude that technology for identification based on bodily feature can be useful and safe, but I think it's important that we have sufficient time to make sure that we do that. And I think there is a special sort of category of technology that is sensitive because it is technology that bears a risk of undermining the very fundamentals of what constitutes you as a city in a society. On the question of ethics, I think it's, for me, the first grid is sort of the risk-based one, because I think in every sector, you can find things that are absolutely harmless, or at least not very risky, and you can find things that will be crucial for well-being, maybe even life or death issues. And I think no matter what sector it is, you would want to know that if it's a high-risk technology, then there is a framework that regulates it, and that there is governance and enforcement. And I'd rather have sort of simple fundamental things with high-risk technology and enforcement than to have a very elaborate frame that covers everything, but no way of enforcing it, just to give you a sense of my priorities. Second, on the use of data, I would not enter into revising the GDPR. For me, the important thing is the full implementation. Our data protection agencies are still in the process of learning and engaging, and they do that, I think, every day. But I still think that we have a way to go for citizens to feel that they are in control. We basically got digital citizens' rights by the GDPR that you gave us, but it's good to have rights. It's even better to be able to exercise it. So I think that's sort of first things first. But the other thing is that there's so much other data than personal data or data that is covered by the GDPR. Just imagine Internet of Things. It will be humongous piles of data that will be produced. There are business data, machine-generated data, all kinds of data that we're sitting on as we speak. I think a lot of businesses, they are uncertain. Oh, I'm always told that this is gold. But since it's gold, I don't want to share it. But if you don't share it, the value may be zero. So there is a lot of data that is not being used because people are scared and don't know how to deal with it. And here, I think in particular, we need to help small and medium-sized businesses to get the most of the data they have already in order to scale their business or to add new services to what they do already. Because you see amazing things. I just heard about a company who can basically supervise water management systems from, a rural site in a member state all over the planet because they're in control.